Hi and welcome. I'm glad that you came to practice with me today. I want to get right into this meditation. I'm really very happy to be able to offer this in this moment. I think there are a lot of concepts that we're going to cover in this meditation that are really helpful, or I intend to be helpful to people right now who might be struggling just with all of the challenges and the difficulties that we're facing as a community right now. So I would invite you to take a gentle seat. It can be on a meditation cushion. It can be on a folded up towel or blanket or a yoga mat. It can be on your couch or a chair if that's what's more comfortable for you. You just really want to honor your body and where it is, but put yourself in a comfortable position where you can sit for maybe about 15-20 minutes with ease and without too much discomfort. So we're going to start by, you can close your eyes and gently lay your hands either on your knees, palm up or palm down. You can cup your hands and just gently set them in your lap, whatever feels comfortable for you. Some practitioners use mudras, so if you have a mudra that you are already familiar with, you can go ahead and do that. Really whatever works for you. This is your meditation time. So we're going to start with a very simple breathing exercise. I'm going to count inhale and exhale for you and just try to follow along as best you can. If it's easier for you to do this on your own, you can definitely just hit mute for a moment and follow along at your own pace. But the purpose of this breathing exercise is both to help you bring your attention and your focus to the breath, but also to really exhale deeply. I think a lot of times folks, I know myself included, tend to fall into patterns of very shallow breathing, and then we have a bunch of stale, gross air in our lungs. So we want to really exhale that all the way. So what we're going to do is have a slightly extended exhale. So I'm going to count that for you now. So again, close your eyes. And you're just going to start on the inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And hopefully that you were able to feel that sensation of really emptying the lungs of all of the air. Now gently scan your body, release any tension in the jaw, the neck, and the shoulders that you may be feeling. You may want to gently scan the rest of your body for any points of tension or any areas that just need a little bit of release. Use the exhale to let those muscle groups go, to release that tension. So in Buddhism, meditation is actually a tool. I think often we think of it as the place that we are going to. We're going to meditate. But meditation is actually a tool, and what it is designed to do, what it's intended to do, is to bring us into the 4 sublime states. So ultimately, meditation is not the goal, it is the way. So the first sublime state that we're going to talk about is metta, which folks who have been meditating with me are already familiar with. Metta meditation, loving kindness meditation. So loving kindness is a state of universal, unconditional love. Sit with that for a second. Universal, unconditional love. And to practice loving kindness, we send thoughts of well-being, happiness, safety, and peace to all people, starting with our friends and our families and our loved ones, and then expanding that out to acquaintances or strangers, people that we don't even really have a relationship with, broadening it still to include people that we have had conflict with, people that we've had strife with, being able to include those individuals in our loving kindness. How much courage that takes. And then finally, all living beings. Because as we expand that framework of loving kindness, the more we are able to embody universal, unconditional love. I just like to let that sit for a second. How simple, and yet how huge that is. The second sublime state is compassion. In Buddhism, we spend a lot of time talking about interconnectedness, oneness, non-duality. That I am only because you are, and you are only because I am. We are all connected. And in that, we are all connected in our suffering. In fact, it's not my pain, it's not your pain, it's the pain. It's not my fear, it's not your fear, it's the fear. We all feel the pain, we all feel the suffering, we all feel the fear. And once we really understand that we are connected at that level, how much easier is it to show one another compassion? The pain, as I experience it, recognizes the pain as you experience it. And so I feel compelled to show you compassion because I understand that pain. Just as we can share and feel interconnection in our suffering, the third sublime state also calls us to feel connection in our joy. So you may hear it called altruistic joy, appreciative joy, sympathetic joy. They're all saying the same thing. Just that I delight in your happiness. I take joy in your good fortune and in your success. Feelings like jealousy and resentment cannot exist in the face of sympathetic joy. I'm too busy being happy for you to feel jealous or resentful of you. The fourth sublime state is equanimity, which is a balanced mind. It is the ability to remain steady, to not be driven by thoughts or emotions, but to evaluate each thought by itself, without attachment, without being swept away by an emotional state that we attribute to that thought. We can remain steadfast, and we can let things exist exactly as they are, without a need to change or fix them. Equanimity is where wisdom lives, and it is the protector of love and compassion. So return to this place, to the breath. When you feel disconnection, confronting your sense of loving kindness, return to the practice. Return to this practice when you feel your compassionate heart being closed to other people. Return to the breath. Return to our interconnectedness. Return to this practice when you feel jealousy or resentment infringing upon your sympathetic joy. And return to this stillness when you are losing your balance. This meditation is offered to you as a practice. It is not the destination to arrive at this practice. This practice is the way to the 4 sublime states. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope that amid all of the challenges that we're facing and all of the pain that we are collectively experiencing right now, that this practice provided a place of refuge and of peace. Thank you. Bye.